What is up, guys? Jamie here, and today we are back for another video, but this is an NBA video. I'm actually going to be talking about who realistically is the best team in the NBA. Now, I'm only doing the top 4 teams in the NBA, so it's Houston, Toronto, Golden State, Boston, in that order. So number 1, the Houston Rockets. They are 61-14. One of those losses are to the Boston Celtics. They have a 10-game winning streak, and they are 10-0 in their last 10 games. They are not the best team in the NBA. Houston fans will differ, but in the regular season, they're the best team. Playoffs, they're not so good. They lost in 6 games to the Spurs last year, but they didn't have Chris Paul. And James Harden was great. He should have won the MVP, but they have the MVP of this year, which is James Harden. Chris Paul isn't that good. Sorry for that. I don't think Chris Paul isn't even an All-Star. He didn't even make the All-Star team, so that is true. Now, sure, they have a good 6-man in Eric Gordon, but he's not going to win 6-man of the year. 6-man of the year is going to go to Terry Rozier of the Boston Celtics, who are my favorite team. Now, the Rockets won't make it to the finals. Next up, the Toronto Raptors. Now, the Toronto Raptors, who are the second best team in the NBA, who are 55-20 and are 7 in their last 10 games. Now they're on a 1-game winning streak after going on a 2-game losing streak. Now the Toronto Raptors are the best team in the Eastern Conference by 3 wins. Second is the Boston Celtics. There are 3 wins behind the Toronto Raptors for first in the East. The Raptors aren't the best team in the NBA either. They are just lucky because Gordon Hayward got injured. Kyrie Irving's injured right now. Jaylen Brown's not fully healed, I don't think. Al Horford was injured, so that's why they're first in the East. They lost in the second round to the Cleveland Cavaliers in a 4-game series last year. Now, Kyle Lowry is not good in the playoffs. He's great in the regular season. He's not good in the playoffs. The Raptors aren't good in the playoffs. I don't see them getting past the second round. I don't see them getting past the Celtics in the third round, because if they have Kyrie Irving, maybe Gordon Hayward, that would be a problem. Now, the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors... The Golden State Warriors are 54-20. They are in their last 10 games. They have 4 wins and 6 losses, and are on a 2-game losing streak. Now, they're only losing because Draymond Green, their 4th best player, is injured. Well, he's under the weather. Klay Thompson, their 3rd best player, is injured, and Stephen Curry, their best player, second best player because Durant's better, is injured as well. But Curry means more to the Warriors than Durant does. The Golden State Warriors aren't good without Curry. I'm saying that right now. That's why they're almost 3rd seed in the Western Conference, which is bad for the Warriors because they won the NBA championship last year. They were 12-0 in the Western Conference, but they ended 13-1 in the playoffs. That's 13 wins and 1 loss, as they won against the Cleveland Cavaliers, 4-1 series. Okay, here's their playoff bracket last year. They swept Portland 4-0. They swept Utah 4-0. They swept the San Antonio Spurs 4-0. And then they almost swept the Cleveland Cavaliers, but they won. The Cavaliers won 1 game. The Warriors won the championship, and the Warriors will make it to the NBA Finals. I'm saying where they're going to be because I'm going to say who's the best team in the NBA after this. Now we have the Boston Celtics, who are 51-23. In the last 10 games, they are 7-3 on our 4-game winning streak. Sorry about if it's glitchy, that's just how it shows up. It might fix itself in a few seconds. Alright, so the Boston Celtics lost in the third round of the playoffs to the Cleveland Cavaliers last year. It was not even a close series. They lost in 5 games when... Oh, nice alley-oop. The Celtics were the first seed last year. Sorry if this was glitchy. I say they finished the first seed this year as well. They are just that good. The Toronto Raptors aren't doing the best right now. Just feel bad for us Celtics fans because we got players like Gordon Hayward out, Kyrie Irving out, Marcus Smart out, Marcus Morris out, Daniel Theis out. Those are good players for the Boston Celtics, especially Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving. Those are the 2 best players for the Boston Celtics. There's Marcus Morris right there, who is injured now. But Al Horford is literally the best player on the Boston Celtics right now because they're injured. And I can say that because I watch the Celtics games. Now, are they legitimately going to win the championship this year? No. But they will make it to the NBA Finals. Mark my word. Now, when this is all said and done, the Golden State Warriors will win the NBA championship, of course. I hate to say it, it will be Boston and Golden State in a 6 or 7 game series. That's how close these 2 teams may play. They're close. This series season is 1-1. And that's it for this for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, subscribe, to Answer Cards Collecting. And I am out. Peace. Remember, Golden State Warriors are the best team in the NBA.